So hello everybody, and my name is Karsten Voss, and together with my co-author Sergio Vega from University Politecnica Madrid, I'd like to present you today the Annex 74 Competition and Living Platform. As I mentioned, my name is Karsten Voss. I'm from the University Wuppertal in Germany. And you see here from the timing, this is an ongoing annex which comes now in the final phase. What is the background of this annex? It's a bit different from the topics we have discussed before. It relates to university-based competitions for all-electric solar houses. And these houses are designed, built, and operated by students within a competition with something about 20 full-scale buildings realized. About 18 of these competitions have been held up to now, and we are now in the phase of analyzing experiences and taking up lessons learned for new competitions, and that's the background for this annex. For those of you who are not familiar with these kinds of competitions, this is a picture showing you the houses set up in Versailles 2014. And you can see these are houses of different sizes with different technologies, solar technologies, efficiency technologies, and all as part of architectural designs. So, more precisely, what is the annex about? The annex is called 74, the number, and it has 3 subtasks. And all these subtasks are using a common knowledge platform to store information and to make information available for users outside the annex. Our main resources are, I mentioned especially, EC-funded project, which is called Solar Decathlon Europe Analysis and Results. This is a project funding not the participation, but work done by the Spanish, the German, and the Dutch colleagues. And of course, we have as resources the impacts from other related IAA tasks and annexes, and the international Solar Decathlon community. And what we want to achieve is we want to improve future events. We want to stimulate the link between competitions and building science, and we do this by producing several reports and outputs, and we do that by inspiring new competitions with more science-related topics. I mentioned already we operate with a knowledge platform, and I come back to that in the next slide. But first of all, I'd like to mention who is participating in this annex. These are experts from Belgium, China, Germany, the Netherlands, Spain, Switzerland, and the United States. And we have observers from Hungary, from Morocco, from United Arab Emirates, and from Colombia. Within the 3 subtasks, we address more, in this one, the scientific dimension of the competition. This one more the organizational and impact part, and this of course is the communication part of the annex, very much linked to the knowledge platform. The knowledge platform is an independent web interface. You can open it by using the link building-competition.org. I can also show you the web page here. Oh no, I will not share it, not make it too complicated here on the screen. Oh, you see it. No, wrong. I just stay with that slide. So you see that this platform has the different information sections for different competitions, and gives you more insights to the different houses, the technologies used, and results achieved. It has a login function to protect the copyrights of the information available. For more insight, it needs a login, and you can ask for a login with a specific email address, which is named on the front page of this website. So some examples of the cross-analysis we have done based on data available from past competitions. Lots of things have been done. Comprehensive reports are under preparation. And just to show you what has been done on the different houses, here is an example of design data analyzed. So this is the installed PV power per house per conditioned floor area in the competitions between 2010 and 2019 in Europe. The competition rules define the maximum power which can be used, and you can see that the rules changed from maximum 15 to now maximum 5 kilowatt peak. And by this definition, teams use differently sized systems. And I should say that monitoring data on these systems are not available in detail. It's more a monitoring on the house level up to now. So another example, which is now more looking on the overall performance of the houses, and this comes back to the definitions we have heard before from Rolf Fischerknecht about the net zero energy building or net zero carbon building approach. For example, this is the correlation of the consumption and the generation for the houses in the competition 2010 in Europe. And you can see that in the competition final phase, these houses will definitely reach the aim of net energy plus buildings. And due to the limited sizing of the PV generators and the enlarged house surfaces or surfaces, the living areas, this becomes a different figure in 2014. Also note the different scales. Here's 250, here's 500. So you can see that the results are different and that not all houses achieve the net energy positive building standard. And also the self-consumption differs significantly. The self-consumption here is shown as the diagram between consumption and feed-in. And the other is the diagram between consumption and generation. How do we start to link these competitions to building science? So what we have done in the Annex is we collect the monitoring data and the information on the hardware for the monitoring done to identify key strategies for a good monitoring approach, which gives you more scientific impact. We have created a set of so-called topical papers linking the major topics of the competitions to research and IEA annexes of tasks. So examples are air leakage, building integrated PV, battery system, solar thermal system, hybrid collectors. For this, so-called topical papers are available and they are stored in the knowledge platform as well. We have created a set of templates to more consequently collect building information and automatically generate KPIs, key performance indicators for the buildings. This allows you better to understand the differences between the competition, each competition buildings, and to do a kind of after competition cross-analysis. We provide tools for future teams in the competitions for new topics like, or not new topics, but important topics like indoor comfort or the so-called circularity index to calculate the circularity potential of constructions. We designed within the Annex new contests, which are more closely related to scientific issues. For example, we have contests now in the new edition of the European competition, which address the building grid interaction or energy flexibility. You might recognize that within the EBC annexes are running, addressing these topics. We more deeply address system performance by the PV performance ratio, for example. We go for coheating tests to address the thermal performance of these buildings. So it's a process started to better link these competition world, and especially for the European editions, to building science. What are the lessons learned from these investigations? We have learned that these houses, they are interesting showcases, but they have a lack of context. Typically, buildings have a context to, let's say, guide the architectural solution, because these buildings are transported to a central competition site. They often have a complete lack of context, and we should consider in future competitions to better address context. So making proposals for existing sites and then building maybe segments of these design proposals at a central competition site. It has been very successful to show with these buildings the space economic and space sharing solutions, so that we can demonstrate to the public these successful sufficiency strategies, means less square meter per person in the residential area. We still need lots of examples for the so-called circular design to reduce waste in the building sector, and future competitions can address this deeper. And we should move forward to go deeper into performance research, not only on the whole building level, but also on the system level. And we will see how this can be done in the next competitions. We might also investigate the possibility of forming networks after these competitions to do scientific work networked, or in a network between the teams taking part in the competition. I mentioned already that there's a new competition in planning, and this will be done in the next European edition. It was designed to be in 21 in Germany, in Wuppertal, the town where I'm at the university. This is postponed now due to the worldwide pandemic to June 22. And you can consider to take a look at this website to learn a bit more what's ongoing there. And we hope to be successful there in linking the competition to building science. The things I mentioned already was more addressing subtask A, so the relation of the competition to science. The other subtask, the subtask B, is more checking the impact of the competitions, and doing this by questionnaires and researching the results from past competitions. As I mentioned, 18 competitions have been done, and we investigate the real performance of this competition. Once again, there is a big report in progress on this material, and can just give you some spotlights on this. For example, a worldwide survey has been done, and results are presented, for example, by asking students, by asking the faculty advisors from the competitions. What was the most important lessons learned? As you can see here, for the faculties, energy efficiency was the most important topic they've learned about, and also in the impact, the faculty members, they say that the impact on research is very significant.
Karsten,
yes?
I'm winding up now because we need to finish soon.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, let's say the competition, the lessons learned was we have a very high potential in the competitions to promote research and innovative education. And this can be done even better when linking the competition to the building science world. And if you want to learn more about the outcome of the Annex, I just direct you to the knowledge platform, because there you have more information about the outcomes of our research. And also there will be reports available on the Annex or the EBC portal after we finish the Annex next year. Thanks for your attention.